Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon. So we are in the waiting room of a Chevrolet store and we're getting the car alignment checked out. And I'm actually at the Chevrolet store where uh, we're getting the zr1 from, where I'm getting the C8 zr1 from. So this is a really great store. Uh, Long story short, I came in here a long time ago with a cracked wheel and needing my alignment to get checked because I hit a pothole. And the guy back here, they informed me that he's retiring in May, but he's an older gentleman and he really knows his stuff. And I remember he was husband and wife with one of the service rider ladies, and that brought me into the store originally. And we got to chatting about Corvettes, and I was explaining to him all the trouble that I was having with the getting dealers to treat me properly and everything on the orders of the C8s and everything. So anyway, they said, well, we don't have anybody on our E-Ray list yet because they didn't even necessarily know about the E-Ray, I don't think, at the time. And so I was first on their E-Ray list. And then, and I also said, well, throw me on the ZR1 list, the ZR1 Zora list. And they were like, well, we've already got a couple people and we're not that big of a vet store, so there's no way, we're probably ever going to get you one of those. And I said, that's fine. And long story short, what was I going to say? So they called me about the E-Ray. I passed on the E-Ray. I said, I don't want the E-Ray. Go ahead and give it to the next guy. But on the ZR1, there are people who were in front of me online. They wanted the wings so badly that they passed. And so the store calls me up and they said, you're not going to believe this. The two people ahead of you on ZR1s both passed because they both want the wing, and you're up. And so it's going to make you guys sick when you find out what price I'm getting this car for. But all because I broke a wheel and came into a little tiny Chevrolet store in a little tiny town, who actually does pretty good vet volume for a tiny little small town. And they've got some pretty cool cars in the showroom. But I promised them that I would take them for a ride in the C8 z06. So yesterday, I was bored. It was a nice day out. I said, you know what? I'm going to drive up there because who knows when my C8 z06 goes back on lemon, and I don't want to be a deadbeat on my promise that I was going to take these guys for a ride, because when the ZR1 comes in, I'm not going to be able to take them for a good ride in that car because you got to wait for the break-in period and everything. So so we are here with the C8 z06, and I said, you know what? Let's get the alignment checked out because I've definitely broken some wheels along the way. The back wheels have been broken a few times on this car. And I said, let's get the alignment checked out. And because I know that this guy back here knows how to actually do it properly. So it's really like this guy, a guy in Florida, and maybe like one other place where they let me help them, or I'll even let people align a C7 or a C8 Corvette. So just giving you guys a heads up what's going on. My sales guy, he's out to lunch or something, grabbing some food, or out with some customers right now. But we're going to take him on a ride, so this is all perfect timing. The car's back there on the alignment rack. They're going to check it out here in a minute. They used to have the thing where they hooked the laser things up to the wheels and tires when it would pull in the service drive, but apparently they've done away with that. They have to actually put it up on the rack now to check it, which is fine. That's so I'm going to pay the $90 no matter what for them just to put it up on the rack and rack it up and check it. And then if it's not right, if it's not perfect, then we'll go ahead and help these guys get it right, and that way the car's right. I think the car's a little bit off. If I had to take a wild guess, we'll see how good of a guesser I am at which wheel's off. I would say the driver's side rear wheel is the one that is going to be off if one is out of spec, and that's important because that's what, like the rear caster and everything, causes the car to get squirrely. So anyhow, all right, see ya.